I just watched We Bury the Dead from 2024 or 2025 or 2026. I got all three of the dates, so I have no idea which is right, and I'm not checking the release dates for maybe to got a limited festival release in 2024 and the May release got in the USA in 2025 and then in 2026 arrived here. That's my theory. I'm sticking with it. I don't have a problem with that. Now, what this says it will be. It says, and I'm reading straight from IMDb, monster horror, zombie horror, and there is a thriller there. They put that everywhere. Anyway, so I expected a zombie horror. Looking at the poster, I expected a post-apocalyptic zombie horror, matching the summary. After a military catastrophe leaves Tasmania filled with partially reanimated corpses, a volunteer searching for her missing husband abandons recovery operations and travels south through isolated communities collapsing beneath guilt. Well, this is all bullshit. First, what is this military catastrophe? I tell you, it is the USA nuking Tasmania to make it the 51st state of the US of A. What is this? How did they do this? What is the military catastrophe? Nukes. Again, nukes. With a big EMP wave. If you don't know, that electromagnetic pulse that tends to go with atomic blasts. It's a big electronic wave which overloads the electric systems and wipes them out practically, if they are running. That's my understanding, at least. But they had to make something special because, to my understanding, this looked like a kind of sci-fi movie to me. It's not. It disables the human brain and wipes it clean, sort of creating these zombie-like beings. I'm not sure if these people are dead and got reanimated or are technically living, just nothing is in there, just some vegetative state or something like that. So that's the experimental part of the American nuke. That is military catastrophe, yeah. Of course, sure. Whatever you say, dude. This volunteer thing is kinda not true. They are bringing in people. My impression was they are survivors of Tasmania, but who knows? It wasn't really clear. It doesn't really matter, actually, so let's go past that. Anyway, the motivation of our protagonist lady is, because of course it's a lady, is to find her husband or whoever. I guess it's a husband. But it's right in the first 2 minutes. She's told the city is still burning where the guy was. It means the dude is dead. Dead. Absolutely dead. There is no reason to go there anymore. And if you would try to go there, you would die because of nuclear radiation. But of course, this is a dumb movie written by dumb people. So there is no radiation. For some reason, there is no burning. There is just some buildings collapse, but nothing more than New York in the first Avengers movie. So it's kind of meh. And it turns into a road movie eventually. Either way, is it a horror movie? Is it a zombie movie at all? No. This is a drama. This is not a horror movie. This is a drama movie. And it's that one of the grief subgenre of horror. Hollywood calls it horror, but it's not. It's drama. It's even worse than Babadook and that kind of bullshit, because here is absolutely nothing. There at least seems to be a supernatural threat. Here is absolutely nothing. The whole thing is to people unexpectedly die. You have to get over it and move forward with your life. But here the dead are literally there. So, you know, they are a living memory of the deceased. And in the end, of course, because of course it has to be the ending, there is a pregnant zombie, and the child who gets born is of course healthy one. So it's one of those, the child of man or I Am Legend, that kind of bullshit Christian propaganda movie ending. Here there is no straight out Christian propaganda, but that aside, it's the very same ending. And the music, it has good music if you cut it off from the footage. But what do I do with it? The music does not fit the movie. The music tries to lie to you, this is a horror movie. It is not. It is a drama. I'm watching the movie, and at like 5 minutes I already get bored, and at 10 minutes I get annoyed for lying to my face. I went through it. It never gets horror. I'm sorry, but it does not. It is technically a 6 out of 10, but why are you not honest? Just tell me, this is a zombie drama. But now what do I do with your movie? Because technically it's a 6 out of 10, but you lied into my face. What a score should be I give to your movie?